weird being here. This is my high school, so 17 years ago. Haven't been back since, but the science fair projects look really cool. I was like the second, class to kind of go through all the research. I think we were still figuring out all the kinks, so look much more professional than what we did. So my wife couldn't be here. She's expecting our first kid. Wasn't up for the 4.5-hour drive, but thank you so much to my sister and her family for being here. We lost our mom last November, and without her, getting me up in the morning to that parking lot and making me apply to MVGS, even though I didn't want to, I wouldn't be here. So look out for her kid applications to the Bass family from Warren County Skyline if they're interested.
Sign up.
Thank you to the foundation for this honor. It's really awesome to feel like I'm a part of the school forever. If it's just like a nudge to make sure that I keep donating or to maybe boost the numbers up a bit, it's probably gonna work. I really believe in this school, and I'm happy to help ensure the students continue to get the opportunities and the experiences that I did. I can confidently say I wouldn't be the same person I am today or have had the career that I am without MVGS. Growing up, I was just a kid who was really good at math, really good at homework. I'd get worksheets, I'd fill them out easily, and I'd turn them in, and I'd get a good job. And that good job was like everything to me. Like that was my value system, was a good job. But I struggled to connect deeply with my peers, and wasn't really challenged all that much. I think MVGS, what it really did for me is it turned me from a kid who was good at math and good at homework into a thinker, and someone who goes at the world with intention rather than just being a passenger and kind of taking what is given to me. And it was uncomfortable at times. There a lot of open-ended projects that are kind of the opposite of a worksheet, right? But that discomfort is where the change happens, and MVGS provides an environment that is able to kind of help students navigate through that discomfort and reach their potential. It starts with the teachers and the freedom they're given and their talent in creating really awesome lesson plans. I wasn't always fond of reading and writing in school, mostly because it was a lot harder for me to get that good job. The humanities class was a perfect gateway for students like me. Mrs. Harrington created such a cool curriculum, drawing from so many different genres and forms of media that I could never even considered to be an academic thing. It's impossible not to find something that interests you. Going into engineering school, I met plenty of people who had just as much of a advanced science and math background as me, or even more. But I didn't meet many who were better prepared to present and communicate their ideas. And even later in life, when you don't have grades to guide you, and you have to figure out your place in the world after college, it plants a lot of seeds in you that kind of grow over time, and it's kind of the gift that keeps on giving. But MVGS has a host of other teachers who show up every lecture for the students and do what they can to help them reach their potential. I was kind of a year behind in my math studies, but I wanted to take Mr. Burton's electricity and magnetism class. So he stayed after class with me and taught me enough calculus to be able to take the class without having the complete prereq. And the school was able to, I wasn't on one of the standard tracks, so the school was able to, model it for me so that I could, to facilitate my interests. Now I think about electronic physics every day at work, so I don't think you can really overstate how big an impact that active has had on me. So I don't have the time to completely convey everything the school did for me, but I hope I've convinced you that the school matters. I know there are a lot of hesitations about where technology is going, but I take my role in that seriously, and I think that MVGS gave me such a strong foundation to approach it from both a technical and a social perspective. Whether we like it or not, technology is getting a lot better at solving the worksheets. So we need more thinkers in the world, and that's what this school produces. Thank you.